I can see us there. Well, hey, we are online. We are back, everybody.
We are go for live.
Go, and
Go
it's
for live stream.
Go. Is that what's his name?
Go for live stream. Here we are. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Holy Grounds Coffee Morning and Quiz.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 1 was a long run.
It was a lasted long run.
Season 1. How many episodes was season 1? Did we work it out in the end?
I'd have to look at how many prizes we've got to still give out. But,
Season 1 went
quite
on.
a few months.
But a new format, as you can see.
Yes, indeed. Lovely to see.
But some of the old favourites are still around, like Adam and Alan, particularly. And, of course, the United Nations mug is here as well.
Absolutely. And, and you, Alan, you have been very generous with me today because you have for months and months shown me this wonderful fruit loaf.
Yeah.
Now I actually have a piece.
You actually have a piece. And
I'm
this is one of the benefits of being in the same room, actually.
It makes me a happy bunny.
We can join in together.
Well, no, I appreciate it greatly, and I'm trying to lay off the bread. Mainly, well, one of the reasons is to lose weight, but the other one is because actually I'm a bit sensitive to wheat. I had one of those allergy blood tests a few years ago, and it came up with a bit of a wheat allergy. It's quite a common thing like nowadays, isn't it? And but I
you
will
mean
make
you've
an
got
exception.
a designer disorder?
I will make an exception for fruit loaf, mate. Fruit loaf with like real butter. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Good morning. We've got 10 people on so far. 11. There you go.
Gosh.
It's looking good.
We're on a roll.
People are still coming.
We're on a roll. Fantastic.
Yes.
So good morning if you're joining us today for this weekly edition, a restart of the Holy Grounds Coffee Morning with Adam and Alan.
Oh, yes.
Coming to you live from Christchurch, Pennington, part of the CCPBC, the Christchurch Pennington Broadcasting Corporation.
Live streaming to you.
And it's great to have you with us.
It's great. It's brilliant.
It's fabulous. We're here together in the same room, Adam.
It is nice to be
breathing the same air in a socially distanced way.
Well, of course. It's nice to be nearby you for once, I've got to say.
I've got my United Nations mug and a bit of fruit loaf.
Yes, and I'm very happy that I have some as well. And I have my cup of tea. Here,
got your cup of tea in a very splendid flasky type bottle.
Oh, I love these things. They're brilliant.
Cheers, everybody. I hope you've got your beverages of the day, your refreshments ready for your Holy Grounds coffee morning. Fruit loaf is the order of the day here in Christchurch. Stick a message on. Let us know what you have in that side.
Absolutely. We've got a good morning from Make them easy. Make them easy. Any questions? I went broad then.
Oh.
Dear. I'm not going to make them easy.
It's so much better with real butter, I find.
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
You? And there's a lot of butter on
Nothing
this, to be honest.
compares to real butter. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Laura likes to buy Marge, and I'm like, no, it needs to be at least, even if it's like, I don't know, Lurpak, other brands are available. Even if it's made so it's spreadable butter, that's the one.
Right. You got there in the end. Well done, Adam. You got there in the end.
That took a long time, didn't it?
I think spreadable butter is an amazing invention.
That's the one. It's just as good as sliced bread is what it is.
Unless, and we do this from time to time, we get a block of real butter and keep it on top of the bread bin.
Happy days.
It doesn't last very long, that's the trouble.
It doesn't, no that's the thing. I can go through quite a lot quite quickly, but nothing compares.
So, so hopefully our viewer has arrived. Is our viewer on yet?
Our viewer is on.
Yeah.
We have 10 viewers so far, which is a very good start. It's only 3 minutes past. This is really nice. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by my food.
I am as well.
To be honest with you.
Right, just do your own thing that side.
Yeah, we'll just eat this.
Has anyone said what they've got? No, nobody's said on my feed. Liam, the birthday Liam is here. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How many candles are you burning, Liam?
I think I saw that on Facebook earlier, actually. It's above the 20s, I think. I won't say more.
So, are we ready with the quiz? Are we
I
going to
am.
make a start?
We are
or
ready
we
with
gonna,
the quiz. Shall we make a start? Let's make a start.
So,
All right.
it's New Holy Ground, Season 2. New formats.
Yes.
A little bit shorter than before, we hope. We say we hope because we haven't got a clue how long it's going to work out at.
That's right.
So the format, for those who are joining us for the first time, is Adam is the quiz master.
I am the master.
Behold the master.
Behold me.
Behold the
my
master,
glory
the
and
quiz
majesty is
master.
the quiz master.
And Adam will ask the questions. Please, 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 and thrice I say please, do not answer the questions on the live stream by putting your answers on, because it's a quiz and we give the answers at the end.
Yes, that's right.
It's happened once or twice. That's why we say it. Born out of bitter experience, as they say. 32, Liam. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
That's practically an inferno on top of a cake if you have all the candles there.
Oh, it is.
And Steve's with us. I didn't realise you missed it either, Steve. It's nice of you to say that. It warms the cockles of my heart, it does. Anyway, so Adam will ask the questions.
Yes.
And please, please, please don't answer them on the live stream. Stick them down on a bit of paper or your electronic device of choice. And then we'll go back and we'll do the answers. And if you want to join in and put the answers on and stuff like that when we do it the second time, then that's fair enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
We like a bit of interaction. We do like interaction. So if you've got any kind of messages or comments,
Get them off the screen.
as long as they fall within the the principles of decency, it is a family show. Then please feel free to add them. And so without further ado,
Should we get going?
shall we get going?
Let's get going.
Oh, it's exciting to
It
be
is
restarting.
exciting.
The new school year, the new Holy Grounds quiz. Wow.
And remember, guys, that I know that sometimes you really like my questions and sometimes you really don't. Well, you get what you're given. And so we will see how we do today.
Yeah.
I think you're going to like some of them. You may not like one or two. For a particular reason about who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about.
Okie
But
dokie.
I can never help myself. So it's the one chance I get back at me boss. So
Revenge is sweet.
yes. Number one. Here we go. The city of Seattle is in which American state?
That's Seattle, not settle.
Seattle, not Seattle.
No.
I think I've asked this question before. I think you've made that joke before as well.
I make that joke every time I hear it.
So the city of Seattle is in which American state?
Which American state is Seattle? Good start. Number one question on the season 2 of Holy Grounds quiz, coming to you live from the CCPBC.
Yes, indeed. Here's one for your mental arithmetic. Question 2, what is 7 cubed?
Blimey.
I know, right?
I feel like I've gone back to school.
No, well, this is it.
7 cubed?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do to carrots?
Yeah. So not 7 squared, 7 cubed. There's a hint
7
as
cubed.
to what you have to do to get there. What is 7 cubed is the question. Number 3. This is a bit going back to school. In which part of the body would you find the fibula? Yeah,
Fibula.
fibula.
That's a biology question.
That's a biology
You have to have an
question.
ology.
I know, you've got to have an ology for that one. That the fibula. Tibia and fibula. There's a hint.
You could write a song about that.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Number 4. This is the question.
Number 4. We're flying along
Yes.
already.
Oh, we are. Number 4. Who is the current manager of Manchester United?
Okay.
See, I know you're not a fan.
Song about that as well.
There's a song about that as well.
I don't know whether Steve Pitt will want to answer that
Get
question.
rid of them. Like Ruth will be happy.
The enemy.
The enemy. Well, you're a true blue, aren't you, Alan? You're a
I don't know what true blue means. I'm
No,
kind of a supported City since I was a kid.
I confess I never grew up with it.
No.
So it's one of those things, you've got to grow up with it,
Yeah.
otherwise you don't get it. I have to say. I mean, it's an advantage as a, when I eventually get my own church, maybe in about a year, my own church, you know what I mean though, get me job elsewhere, I don't know anything about it, so I don't have to be partisan. with people I'm a fan of. So I can be great friends with everybody of all football persuasions in the church. No, not convinced? That's my logic.
Well, yeah.
No,
It's
maybe
all
not.
right.
Yeah, it's
I
all
think,
right.
I think,
We'll
I
go with
think people like a bit of rivalry.
it. I think they do.
bit
I
of
think you're
banter.
right. I think they do. Okay, number 4.
Start supporting City.
Eh?
Sorry, I just came into my
Just-
head. Start supporting City.
Well, I could do.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Suggestions. Who do you think Adam should support? There
Oh,
we
that's
go.
a good. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, number 5.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually made a bit of an error on this one because I put 2 questions together by mistake. There you go. There's me not paying attention. But the actual question is, what is Harper Lee's sequel novel to Kill a Mockingbird?
What is what?
Name Harper Lee's sequel novel to Kill a Mockingbird. It was released a few years ago.
Harper
Lee wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
wrote To Kill a Mockingbird,
Yeah,
yeah.
very famous
they
novel.
and they wrote a sequel.
And she wrote a sequel, which was released a few years ago.
Right.
No.
And we want the name of it.
I want the name of
Well,
it.
you want the name of it.
It's me.
I want the name. I haven't got a clue.
No,
But anyway, yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
kind of figured.
Yeah.
So they're quite a wide variety of questions.
There
this
are,
time.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be very knowledgeable to do well at Holy Grounds.
Oh, absolutely.
Thoroughly Grounds.
Thoroughly Grounds.
Thoroughly Grounds.
Argon. All right. Number 6. In which James Bond film did 007 get married?
Which James Bond film 007 get? Now that's been in the news this last week or so,
Oh, it
hasn't
has, with the whole
Yeah.
who's the best Bond.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember
Okay.
that. And Timothy Dalton came second, which I think
Right.
is a bit odd. But the way they did it was like through a seeding system rather than a straight vote. So the first round of voting, you had Connery, he won, versus Daniel Craig. And so, you know, the two best, what would some would say, 2 of the best actors to play it. Well, that's not how you do a seeding system. You have that kind of comparison at the end. You'd put Sean Connery with Jaws Lazenby.
Right.
And then probably Brosnan with, what's his name, Dalton. And then move it up that. Anyway, I looked into it, guys.
Let's get back to
I've
football.
got plenty of time
Yeah.
on my hands to look into things like this. Okay. Oh, blimey. This was a bit of a cheeky question as well. What is somebody who believes in, get ready for this big word, anti-disestablishmentarianism opposed to the disestablishment of?
What is somebody?
Yeah.
What's there a name for them?
Yeah. Well, no. What is someone who believes in this anti-disestablishmentarianism opposed to the disestablishment of? Which organisation, or which part of the fabric of the nation is an
What?
anti-disestablishmentarianism?
You can't even say it.
I know I can't. Blimey, I can't even say it.
I haven't got a clue
You've not
what
got a
that
clue?
question is about at all.
Okay. Shall I try and describe it one more time?
Go on.
Right.
In really simple words
Right.
of one syllable would help.
Somebody who
That's 2
believes
syllables there.
in
Yeah.
anti-disestablishmentarianism is against the disestablishment of which organisation, which aspect of our nature's culture and heritage, which has been, you know,
Okay.
a marker of its great history.
Okay.
So one who is that big anti-word is opposed to the disestablishment of said
Yeah.
structure.
Okay.
Yeah, you get there?
Nearer.
Nearer.
I've got something
Hey.
I'd like to suggest as an answer.
Well, there
put
you
it that
go.
way.
There you go.
Yeah.
You'll give me feedback after, guys, as to the questions.
Yeah.
As soon as we go offline, it's like those questions. He won't. Well, he may do. Number 8. When Doctor Who, here we go, came back onto the screens in 2005 and to TV screens in 2005, who played the 9th Doctor? What's the name of the actor who played the 9th Doctor?
The 9th Doctor Who, did you say? 9th Doctor Who, right.
2005, when it all came back on. Any ideas, Alan?
No.
No. All right, we'll
Ninth
get this
Doctor,
one.
no.
We'll get this one. Name the United Kingdom's Grand Prix track. That's number 9.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Hey,
easy.
He's happy. Number 10. Complete the name of this colour. British Racing. That's
British Racing.
something or other. British Racing. No, okay, British Racing. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that one.
You're
I'm
okay with that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 11. What is the capital of Finland?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Number 12. We're going through these quite quickly.
We're doing well. We're doing well.
Am I going?
No, the
is
helpful thing
speed
is
okay?
there's a big clock at the end of the church
So we can see
worship
how we're
area
doing.
here, so we can see how we're doing on the time. I think we're doing all right.
I think we're doing all right
Yeah.
as well. All right, number 12. What in the animal kingdom is a doe?
That sounds like part of a song from
It
the Sound
sounds
of
like
Music.
part of a song. I'm not even going to start to sing the song. Excuse me.
Would that be the right answer? Would it be? I mean, we probably can't say that. Can
Well, we can't say it because it's like.
we?
I'll
Okay.
stop now. It's too obvious. Number 13. In the TV sitcom Friends, TV question, Alan, name the actor who played Joey.
Oh,
See,
I just
he's not
don't
gonna
do
get-
actors' names.
I know you
so.
don't. That's why I asked the question.
Oh, this is a tough quiz today, Adam.
It is a bit. Some of these ones are all right at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, so we'll see. Number 14. Name the hottest continent on Earth. See,
The hottest continent on Earth.
that's all right.
Hottest continent.
Hey, then again, you've got quite a few options, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess there's potentially 4 different answers. If
Right.
you think about where there's deserts.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want the hottest one.
Hottest
I
one.
want the hottest one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give that some thought.
Good man. Okay. Number 15. What is the nickname of darts champion Phil Taylor?
I didn't know there was a darts champion called Phil Taylor. Thought Phil Taylor was a photographer.
No, this is. He's like world champion loads of times. It's Phil something Taylor. That's how he's now.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right, number 16. Name the scandal that resulted in Richard Nixon's resignation as president.
Oh, yes.
See,
Oh, yes. We're okay with
we're
that
all
one.
right with that.
We are indeed.
All right, number 17. In which year was the Premier League, this is football, founded?
The Premier League.
Yeah, which year?
Gosh.
I know, right? It's not that old, actually. No. It's younger than me, and I'm 33.
That's a little poem, that.
It's younger than me, and I'm 33.
Yeah.
Is it? Is it actually, or have you just said it's a poem?
No, I just thought it's younger than me.
I'm 33.
Yeah.
Dee-dee-dee. I can't, I'm not very good at carrying on with songs. Okay, so that was number 17. In which year was the Premier League founded?
Yep.
Number 18. Okay, this is one of those, it's a bit of a GCSE question, this one as well, school question. Hamlet is the prince of which country? In the play, in the Shakespeare play Hamlet, he is the prince of which country? You seen Hamlet?
Hamlet, yeah. Prince of which country? Don't know.
Right, okay. Number 19. Which man became president of his country after 27 years in prison?
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
That's okay.
that's a good one. And finally, number 20. Blimey, we're doing well.
Number 20.
What is the name given to an adult female sheep?
An adult female sheep. Yes, okay. We're all right
Okay,
with that.
we're there with
We're
that.
all right with that, yes.
Right, we are there with
Yeah.
that. Alrighty then. So,
Yeah.
here we go. That
Now we've got
is-
somebody
Yeah.
answering the questions.
Oh,
Christine.
no answering the questions.
If you were here at the start, you would know the rule. We don't answer questions on the chat because it's a quiz and we want a winner at the end. You're giving them away. So don't give them away. You might be wrong anyway and leading them astray. But you can join in and answer the questions in this next phase if you wish, because this is the answer phase
It is the
of the
answer
quiz
phase.
show, which is coming up next.
Yes, indeed.
So feel free to join in now if you wish, but don't join in the first part, please, because it gives it away.
I know, he gives it away. Don't answer the questions. Eee. Oh,
Answer them at home and then mark yourself, and then we'll see who's the winner
that's right. That's what we're going to do.
at the end. You
All
can
right,
tell us if
so-
you've got how many you got right at the end.
Are you ready for me to start?
So we're ready for the answer phase.
All right. So here we go. Question 1. The city of Seattle is in which American state?
Seattle is. Oh dear, my mind's gone blank. My mind's
Top
gone
left
blank.
of the country.
Yeah, I can picture the area.
Northwest. Must be really big
Washington.
Canada. Yes,
Yeah.
good man.
Yeah.
Very
Gosh,
good.
was a bit slow then.
Yeah, I'm never going to ask the question, how many states are there in America
No.
again, because everybody says the wrong answer. And they don't believe me when I say the right one. Number 2, what is 7 cubed?
7
Go
cubed.
on.
7 times 7 times 7.
Yeah, that's right.
So 7 sevens,
49.
49. 49 times 7 is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, the answer I have is 343.
Yeah, I was just working that out. I
Sorry,
nearly got to that.
Did you get it? Oh, I'm so
Well, I
sorry.
thought if it was 50 times 7, that would be 350, and then I'd have to take off
7.
3 times 7, which...
Oh, no, that's not right then, is it?
No, it's
I
not.
got it right. Hold on.
You said take 50 minus 21, isn't it?
Yeah, 7 times 7 times 7, 343. I've got it on the
Yeah.
calculator here.
All right. You got it on the
It's
calculator.
got to be right.
So what was it? 343. So if you got 343,
That's the one.
you only
Give
get 1
yourself
point,
a
I'm
point.
afraid, for that. But give yourself a point.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's all right for him. He used to be an engineer. I've not done maths for ages. Anyway, number 3. In which part of the body would you find the fibula? I'm happy for the generic area of the body.
Fibula.
Yeah.
The tibia and fibula are in the arm.
They're in the leg.
Leg.
Radius and
The
ulna.
radius and ulna. The tibia. Yeah, you're right. The
You've
leg.
got that one. It's fine.
You're right.
The leg. I mean,
leg.
I don't need the calf or all the rest of it. Lower leg. I'm just happy with leg. That's absolutely fine. Number 4. Who is the current manager of Man United?
Ole, 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 Gunnar Solskjaer.
That's right.
Yes, there's a song about that.
Yes, there is.
Your Union Reds out there, you'll appreciate that.
never
United
forget
Reds, that is.
When he scored in 1999 when they got the treble.
Yeah.
Oh, for someone that doesn't follow football, I watched that match. And Teddy Sheringham, did he get the second one against Bayern Munich? Somebody can answer that for me. Who scored first? Was it Solskjaer or Sheringham? Number 5. Who wrote... Oh, what is the Harper Lee sequel novel to Kill a Mockingbird?
It came out recently.
Yeah, it did. I think
don't
after
know.
she died.
Absolutely no idea.
Go Set a Watchman, it's called.
Right,
Yeah, Go Set a Watchman.
right.
So I thought To Kill a Mockingbird was a bit too easy a question.
Yeah,
Yeah, so...
it wouldn't have been, but anyway.
It wouldn't
no.
have been. No. It's one of those when you're looking at quiz questions, your mind becomes a bit blinkered and you think, oh, they'll get that one.
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
won't.
yeah.
Like, it's not
When you
obvious,
do,
obvious
it's
as you
not.
think. It's a weird one. Anyhow, I mean, I wouldn't be able to. Well, no, I get To Kill a Mockingbird, I think. Number 6. In which James Bond film did 007 get married?
Yeah, now, I didn't remember this through some great thing. It was that lady who died last week, who was in the new Avengers and everything, whose name I can't remember, to be
yes.
honest. Because she was the one who married Bond in that particular film.
That's right. You're
Yes.
right. I remember reading
Yeah. But I don't know, I didn't really listen to the news report enough to know what the Bond film was, to be honest with you. So
it's-
I'll take a wild guess. That kind of era is probably something like The Spy Who Loved Me,
On Her Majesty's Secret
on
Service.
Her Majesty's Secret Service. Yeah.
There you go. On Her
Yeah.
Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah.
The one with George Lazenby.
Right. There we go. There we go.
When I was younger, I used to watch all the Bond films. It was just like what I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, number 7. Oh, sorry. If you got On Her Majesty's Secret Service,
That's okay,
give yourself
Christine.
a
Don't
point.
worry. We're fine. We're all good.
Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm
Yeah.
going to ask this question again. What is somebody who believes in anti-disestablishmentarianism opposed to the disestablishment of?
I
Got
think
it.
it's the royal family.
It's the Church of England.
Oh, golly. Right.
I couldn't. That was for you. That.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
I was
That
thinking of the
that was-
establishment of being the royal family.
That is a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good answer as well, though.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's a reasonable answer.
But it's the Church of England.
It's the Church of
Well,
England.
well,
because
well.
there's
There
some,
we go.
arguments to disestablish from the fabric of the states.
Mm-hmm.
Right then. So if you got the Church of England, you give yourself a point. Number 8. When Doctor Who came back onto TV screens in 2005, who played the 9th Doctor?
I don't know. What year?
In 2005.
2005.
Billy Piper played a companion.
Yeah. No, I can't. It's gone.
It doesn't matter.
Go on.
It's Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, yeah.
Good actor,
I knew
Christopher
that.
Eccleston.
I knew that. Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, he only lasted one
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
And I think he didn't want to be typecast, which is very reasonable.
Yeah,
So Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
Here we go. Number 9. Name the United Kingdom's Grand Prix track.
Silverstone.
There you go. Silverstone.
Yes. They had 2 Grand Prix there this
They
year.
did.
Very good,
yes,
they were
they
too.
did, yes. Number 11. Complete the name of this colour. British Racing.
Green.
Excellent. That was brilliant. Green.
British Racing.
Playing you like
Green.
Let's not do that in the service on Sunday. British
No.
Racing.
Green.
So if you got green, that's the right answer. Number 11. What is the capital city of Finland?
That would be Helsinki.
It is Helsinki.
Whee!
Yes. It's Helsinki, everybody. So number 12. What in the animal kingdom is a doe?
A deer, a female deer.
And I do want female deer as the answer.
You
Give
didn't?
yourself half. No, I do want.
You do
Give yourself half a mark if you got deer. Because I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Doe, a deer,
it
a
would be
female deer.
What's a male one? Would it be a buck?
Yeah, no, I think
Would it be a
I
buck?
think the controversy, because we do like a bit of controversy
done?
in Holy Grounds
Oh,
quiz.
I thought-
Well, I think there are a few other animals that the female of the species, and I choose my words carefully
Oh,
here, is a doe.
oh, now I feel bad.
Because I think a female rabbit is a doe.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh.
I think it's a doe. I think so.
Does anybody out there know? The quizmaster doesn't know.
Do you know if
So
it's
do
a
you know
doe?
the
I think
answer?
so. Have a go
Have a go. Have a go.
if you think it's a
And,
doe.
yes, that's right. Anyway, if you got female deer, you
Yeah.
got the point.
A female deer. Other answers might be acceptable.
Might be acceptable, we'll see.
There's a certain amount of honesty and
Yeah,
honesty.
Honesty and honesty.
involved in this
that's
quiz.
right. That's absolutely right.
So yeah, okay.
All right, number 13.
Number 13. Go on.
In the
Moving
TV
swiftly on.
Swiftly on from that disaster. In the TV sitcom Friends, name the actor who
Oh,
plays
I
Joey.
don't know. Play Joe. I've not got a clue with that kind of stuff.
You've not got a clue?
No,
All right.
no.
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt
Top
LeBlanc.
Gear.
I knew that name of Top Gear.
Top Gear, you
Yeah.
see?
Matt
Yeah,
LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
Well,
Matt
well,
LeBlanc,
well.
Matt LeBlanc, yeah.
Of course it was.
Matt the White. Mm-hmm. Weirdly, I know a chap called Matt White.
Yeah.
He's a curate like me.
Right.
There you go. But it's the same name, isn't it? I've just realised.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got Matt LeBlanc. Give yourself a point.
Okay.
Number 14. Name the hottest continent on Earth.
I'm going to go Africa.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that right?
Africa. mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sahara Desert and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I'm sure it's not the place where the hottest temperature is recorded. I think that's Death Valley, isn't it? But,
In America, could
yeah,
be. Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, the answer is
Yeah,
Africa.
but it's Africa overall.
Overall,
Yeah.
just to clarify, in case I
Yeah.
get emails.
Yeah.
Number 15. What is the nickname of the darts champion Phil Taylor?
I don't know. Phil the Fingers Taylor.
Phil the Power Taylor.
Phil the
You
Powers.
never heard that? You never heard Phil the Power Taylor?
I'm not really a big
Darts
darts
person.
watcher. I do watch darts from time to time, but not at the
Yeah.
level of knowing who's who.
No, well, that's it.
I mean, Eric Bristow and people like that probably would know. In fact, I think that's about it.
Every now and again when it's on BBC Two, I'll watch
Yeah.
it, but that's about it. And
Yeah.
if there's nothing else on.
You get quite into it, I find.
I know,
actually.
it's
it
weird,
does
isn't
draw
it?
you in after
you can't
a while.
help it.
Yeah.
When you hear the
yeah.
100 and you think,
Yeah.
oh, it's almost
180.
It's rhythmic.
Yeah.
And you know, it's,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hmm.
I think that you get sucked in, and suddenly you find yourself watching it. Although, me missus doesn't find that's the case with snooker.
Why
Just,
not?
She just gets bored of it.
Oh no, I like snooker.
Yeah,
I'm a big
yeah,
snooker
I'm a fan of-
watcher. I like watching snooker.
I haven't watched it for years, but I do like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
Except when it's exciting.
Oh, I like it.
Okay. So the answer was the power.
The power.
Number 16. Name the scandal that resulted in Richard Nixon resigning as president.
That
of
would be the
United States.
Watergate scandal.
It would be the Watergate
Yes.
scandal. That's right. Yeah, that's right. So if you got Watergate, that's the Watergate Hotel. I forget where it is exactly. I imagine it's in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is.
And so if you got that, give yourself a point.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny now, whenever you watch a program and Nixon is in it, so to speak, there's always a joke about tapes and recordings and stuff like that. There's actually a Doctor Who episode where it's Nixon, and they're discussing something. He says off the record, and somebody opens up the desk, his presidential desk, and switches off the tape.
Always there.
It's always there. So there's always jokes about it now. Dickie, good man. Number 17. In which year was the Premier League founded?
Yeah, I want to go sort of. I might be off the mark here. Mid 80s. I'm going to go 85.
92.
92 is later.
92. Latest 92. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I bet Steve knew that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he on there? Did he?
Yeah. I don't know. I've not seen a response. I think I'm trying to switch between the church one and mine.
I've got my questions on here. So
Laura still doesn't know the rules, she says. I think she means of snooker there. See, that makes a difference if you're watching anything if you don't know the rules. I'm a bit like that with cricket, to be honest.
Yeah,
I never quite
I'm not 100%
understand the rules, and then
I watched the Ashes in 2005. That was good.
Yeah,
but not really watched it since. That was ages ago. That was like 15 years.
See if we've got any. Steve,
I'm just
that
looking.
woman, Diana Rigg, was the first woman I fell in love with. I remember.
Oh.
No, I don't remember you falling in love with. Shocking, Alan. I know.
Absolutely.
I used to love the Avengers, says Kath. Female rabbit is also a do-re.
Oh, Christine.
See what I did there? A do-re.
Yeah, very good.
Do-re me.
Yeah.
Fa sol la ti do. Do-re. You're right, Ray. It is a do-re. Me. Fa sol la ti do. Yeah, so you can have rabbit as well as
you can have rabbit.
deer.
Sorry, thank you, Christine.
Thank you for a bit of controversy there. He does it deliberately, you know. He puts
do.
these questions in just to
Right.
fuel a bit of controversy, because we just know how that just sets the airwaves alive with excitement when we have a bit of holy grounds controversy.
Or annoyance with the curate. That Adam, he always messes up.
No, you do very, very well, Adam. Very well indeed.
Bless you, mate.
Oh,
Thank
bless
you.
you too.
Oh.
Bless you too.
Lovely. All right, where are we up to? Number 18. Nearly
18.
there. And it's only half past.
The end is in sight.
The end is in sight. Thankfully for some people. I'm
Praise
sure.
the Lord.
Hamlet is the prince of which country?
Hamlet is the prince of Bavaria.
Denmark. You knew that.
I didn't know that.
No, you didn't.
I just guessed. Bavaria just sounded like a good
The way
answer.
you said it. Bavaria. Denmark. That's what it is.
That's what it
Denmark. So if you got Denmark, give yourself a point. I had to double check that one. I wasn't sure myself. Number 19.
Wow. Yeah.
Which man became president of his country after 27 years in prison?
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela, yes. Yes. It's been like 7 years since he passed away.
Has
I
it?
think it was 2013. Yeah.
Time is flying
it's
by.
flying
isn't
by,
it?
isn't it?
7 years.
7 years.
And I was watching a programme about South Africa the other night, and I
Yeah.
don't think things are much better over there,
No.
really. It's sad to see.
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Number 20. What is... Here we go. Here's another animal question. What is the name given to an adult female sheep? There you go. That's a better way of asking the question, isn't it?
An adult female sheep. You said a male sheep in the question.
No, I said female.
Did you?
Yeah, I said female.
You.
Yeah, it's a U. E-U, E-W-E, E-U-E.
An iwi.
I'm going too loud. This is
It's
my
an
third cup of tea today. And it's like double the size of a normal one. I'm still not with it. So that was you.
A you or an
a
iwi.
you.
We'll accept both
An
answers.
iwi. An iwi. E-W-E is the
Yeah.
answer.
It's an iwi.
An iwi. A
That
U.
sounds like an Australian bird, doesn't it? An iwi.
Just a little bit. Oh, you're thinking
That
emu,
makes that
aren't you?
Noise.
Oh, excellent.
Good morning, Joan. Nice to have you with us. And Jill. So, an iwi to me are everything. You to me are
Oh, very good. That's
everything. You are everything.
that's your kind of pun, that.
Yes, it
I
is.
think
I like
that's
that.
your
I
kind
like
of
that
fun.
kind of dad joke
Yeah,
humour.
dad joke. That's right.
So,
I'm a huge fan.
there we have it. That was the Holy Grounds Quiz, Season 2, Episode 1. Tot up your scores.
Let us know.
Scores on the doors. Let us know how you got on this
Doers
time.
on doers. What have we got?
Now, what was, the Matrix series, the first Matrix? So there was the Matrix, wasn't there? Then there was the Matrix
Reloaded.
Reloaded. So this is like Holy
Reloaded.
Grounds
Reloaded.
Reloaded. I like the sound of that.
Holy Ground. We need an intro sequence.
Yeah,
for it.
we do.
Wow.
We could do
Without
like that
music,
slow-mo
yeah.
stuff, couldn't we, where we're fighting and
Yeah.
dodging bullets.
Or just like drinking my coffee really slowly. Drinking my tea really slowly.
And then
With
you
the can
jump
of
and
cans.
flip over in mid-air and come back up the other way round.
That
Yeah.
would be awesome, I've got to say.
Walk up the walls.
Yeah. I remember reading an article in the paper once, and it was about self-defence classes for vicars, and should they be given the self-defence classes?
Oh,
and somebody
right.
said it was because a tragedy happened,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And a spokesperson for the Church of England said, "Well, we don't want ninja vicars, do we?" And I was like, "That's exactly what I want. Somebody who can preach and yet kill you 100 yards."
Yes.
At the
Ninja
same
vicar.
time, ninja vicars. That's what we want.
Welcome to Holy Grounds
Or
Reloaded.
kung fu
with a
ones.
ninja vicars.
Because it's kung fu in, isn't it? In the Matrix. I guess it's
Yeah.
mixed different types of martial arts. Oh, okay. We have some scores.
Scores. We
Here
have
we
some
go.
scores.
On
Well done,
the
everybody.
Christchurch page. Oh, hold on. Let me go on the restream, and then I can see them all.
Right, nothing on. Do you find when you go back to the restream though, it's lost all the ones that have gone on before?
I've
so
not
that's-
refreshed it on purpose.
Yeah, that's
So
what you have
Pam-
to avoid doing.
Of Pam and Brian fame, 15. Very good score. Very good. Very
Yeah.
respectable. We have Les got 11.
Les. Well done, Les.
Well done, Les.
Good score, Les.
Marlene
Great
as
to have you with
well.
us.
Great to have you with us, as ever. As ever. Whenever I see him, he always comments on my quizzes.
Oh, bless.
I love him. He's brilliant. Oh. Oh, Les.
Well, come on then, shout out
Sorry,
those scores.
I was just reminiscing about seeing Les.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to. Okay, Dave and Barbara, 15.
15.
Very good.
Very, very good score.
Yeah. And 13 for Christine. That's excellent.
Well done,
Good
Christine.
Scores. That's all I have on here.
Yeah. Steve, we didn't get Steve's score, or Ray. Thank you for me to you. Spell E-W-E. Very good. Very funny, Alan. Ray said, though, Ray.
Oh,
Me.
very
Thank
yeah.
you, Ray.
Somebody found it funny.
But you never heard that one before, no.
Oh, I see. So Ray said.
yeah.
Ray said very funny. Don't
Doe
Ray?
said, Ray said, Doe.
Oh, that's funny. That yeah. Dad joke.
It's all right, it's gone. The moment's gone.
Moment's gone. Okay, I'll just drink my drink.
Well, congratulations. So, you've got a little thought for the day, haven't you, in our
Yeah.
new format of
Yes,
Holy
I
Grounds
have.
Reloaded?
Yes. So you'll be aware actually that when we do the quiz, I send out a little like written thought for the day. And so what we thought we'd do is we thought we'd do it live.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you've realised, you started speaking quiet as you've come to this bit.
Did I speak
You do that when
quieter?
you're preaching.
Do I
think-
do that as well?
I think there's just something inside you that
Yeah.
says this is a really important thing I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I better say
I
it
better
quieter.
say it quieter.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
best boom it out now.
Yeah,
haven't
you
I?
better.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
All
This is
right
part of
then.
your preaching training.
Here we go.
Diction. Think diction.
Diction.
Yes,
mate,
sorry,
diction.
I stole the moment.
It's absolutely
Anyway,
fine.
rewind,
So,
reload. Reload, go
And
on.
we've been going through Mark's Gospel for quite some time now. And before the end of season 1, just at the end of season 1, we looked at the triumphant entry when Jesus enters into Jerusalem on his final few days of his life. Yeah, you're right, I got quiet. But so this is just a few verses from the next part of chapter 11 where that story is. And so it's a couple of bits taken from that and then a bit of reflection. So, on reaching Jerusalem, Jesus entered the temple courts and began driving out those who were buying and selling. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves, and he would not allow anyone to carry merchandise through the temple courts. And as he taught them, he said, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of robbers." Jesus says, "Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their hearts, but believe they will make it, then what they will say will happen, it will be done for them. And therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." So a nice challenging one. I'll be honest, there's even more challenging stuff in there, but I've cut that out, because I thought I've only got a few minutes. Okay, so I'm glad I got my iPad here, because this is where I prepare some of my talks, and I prepare them on my computer as well. And I was reflecting on what's necessary to create this, or to create my watch, and all of the thoughts, the ideas, the technology that's gone into these things. Or even this talk today, I composed it on my computer. I, used a keyboard. I had sat on my swivel chair. This chair's quite good at swiveling. And all of these things that I've created have been created by people with drive and passion for what they've created. Virtually everything we have, this church, this table, it's a product of human design. But developing anything new is difficult. A new product and a new vision is hard work. And you need to have the idea in the first place. You need to, design, redesign. I think of Dyson with his Hoover. Hundreds and hundreds of designs in his garage and costing thousands and thousands of pounds before he's got something that can go to market. And you need people to catch on to the idea. You need people to think to themselves, I want to be part of what that person is doing, what they've made. And so it takes hard work and it takes determination. And that's not just in the case of products and the things that we have, the things that we enjoy. It's also the case of, in society. I think of the civil rights movement and the determination and the passion of Martin Luther King, of Nelson Mandela with the ending of apartheid. That took determination to get through. It's a paraphrase from Steve Jobs, who's the founder of Apple, which has made most of my electronic stuff. Changed the world, though. You won't deny it. He says this: people say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true, because it's so hard. And that if you don't, any rational person would give up. And that's what happens to most people. Often the ones in society who we look upon and consider a success are the ones who persevered, when others would have given up. And Jesus is that man of compassion, that man of passion. He was passionate about what he was doing. He was passionate about the message of his Father's kingdom. And so we're going to look at this passage in a little bit more detail now, because he has a passion to bring his Father's kingdom to earth, God's kingdom. And he brings it to the religious, if not the secular heart of Jewish society at the time, the temple. The temple is a huge structure, and it's got multiple layers in it. And it's a huge outer court. It's about 35 hectares in size when it was still standing. And in that court was called the Court of the Gentiles. Now, a Gentile is basically a non-Jew. So if you're not Jewish, you're a Gentile, basically, which is everybody else in the world who isn't a Jew. And the idea of it was that the Gentiles could go there and worship the living God. They couldn't go into the central part, the sanctuary. Only Jews were allowed in where the sacrifices would be made. But in the outer courts, there were all these money changers and all these animals, that would be brought for the sacrifices. And one of historian Josephus says in AD 66, at the time of Passover, there was over 250,000 lambs that were killed. Wow. What was sacrificed, 250,000. We don't think about, those kinds of numbers from that time, but, it was a huge industry. And you think of the money changers as well. There would have been all out there in the courts and filling a space that was put aside for the Gentiles to worship God. But in our passage, what does Jesus do? He says this as he's turning over the tables. He says, is it not written, my house will be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of robbers. Now, Jesus is commenting there on Isaiah chapter 56. Isaiah is a book in the Old Testament, one of the prophets. And that chapter speaks about God's salvation is to be extended, not only to Jews, his chosen people, but also to Gentiles, to all nations and all peoples. So this passage basically means that, I just lost my place. So in clearing out the outer court, Jesus provides room for that salvation to take place. He provides room for the Gentiles to come and be in the presence of the living God. And he's saying that counter to the cultural expectations of the Jews, which was that the Messiah would get rid of the Gentiles are welcomed into God's kingdom. Jesus acts for the Gentiles, not against them. He does the opposite of what's expected. And Jesus, being God, shows us what he's like, what God's like, who is passionate, who's faithful to all of his creation and won't let anyone get away from his saving grace. He upsets the authorities, he disrupts systems, but he doesn't abandon anyone. And he searches diligently for each and every single one of us until we're all found and turned back to him. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever felt that sense of you're lost? But the creator of the universe, the God of all time and space, is looking for you to find you. It's an odd one. It's a strange one, isn't it? But just maybe sit and dwell on that for a moment. The one who created everything, including the ability to create these, wants to have a relationship with all of us. At the end of our passage, Jesus talks about having faith, saying, "Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their hearts but believe that what they will say will happen, it will be done for them. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." And I couldn't say this any better than what one scholar said in my reading, so I'm going to read this out. Jesus illustrates the power of faith with Hebraic hyperbole about the moving of a mountain. The symbol of the mountain is actually the fortress of Herodion, one of the many citadels built by Herod the Great for refuge in crisis in cases of war and rebellion. And Herod had literally removed an adjacent hill, the base of which is still visible today, in order to build that fortress. Herod's architectural ambitions had changed the face of Judea. Yet whoever believes in God, says Jesus, can move greater mountains than Herodian. Indeed, they can cast them into the sea. Faith in Herod removed a hill, but faith in Jesus moves mountains. When we think about the amazing work that Christians have done through history with health, education, and the passion and the determination and the drive to see every child as worthy of being taught, worthy of human rights. And when they've seen sickness and they've gone into the deepest, darkest places where plagues and famines were at their worst and basically sacrificed themselves for the love of their neighbour. They had that drive and that passion. And they didn't stop when people said, "No, that's a stupid idea." But they had faith in the living God, that Jesus that changed the world. So those are just a few of my thoughts. I wonder, Alan, what are you thinking?
Brilliant, yeah. I think it's encouraging. I think the thing that stood out for me is that thing around passion, actually. You know, it's like Jesus' passion, God's passion and love for us. And that passion in us as well that can drive us towards things. Yeah. And yet so many fall by the wayside. I think, you know, our passion and determination here at Christchurch to keep these live streams going, to keep church going in the face of so many obstacles and things like that. I think that's needed. You know, it would be easy to kind of step back and give up. But we're passionate and we're determined, and that shines through and gets you there in the end. I think somebody said, you know, what was the term? Whether it was leadership or success, is sort of, you know, 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. You know, and I think it's a bit like that, really, isn't it? It's that grafting, that work week, day in, day out that counts. Wonderful.
And we see how it changes the world, don't we? Like in the sense of our health service. Mm-hmm. That's Christian. That's formed on Christian ideals. You know, things like that. It is literally shaped.
But the grafting and the work day in, day out, the passion it requires to keep it going.
Very good. And the dedication. Yeah, that's
right. Well, I think we're coming to the end of Holy Ground today. Thanks so much for that little thought there, Adam.
Not a problem.
And that's kind of the new format, a little thought at the end of our quiz each week. Just a few quick notices, I think. It's always good to finish, being a good Anglican church-based activity, this with a few notices.
Yes.
So, what have we got coming up, Adam?
We have coming up, Alan, our service on Sunday. I can't think of anything else between then. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's right. Thank goodness for that.
I know we've got a live stream with the young people, which will be live on our YouTube later today.
Yes, that's right.
We're doing the red versus yellow team challenge today, so it's always a lot of fun. Yes. And I'm sort of involved behind the scenes, helping doing some of the techie stuff to make all that possible, which will be exciting.
Yeah. Yes. And on Sunday, we're continuing our series on Moses.
Yes, indeed.
Do you want to reveal the surprise title of the sermon?
Yeah, go on.
It's called Holy Ground.
Oh, yes. Great idea. What was the inspiration to call a sermon Holy Grounds, Adam? I can't imagine where it came from.
Moses obviously got the idea from us.
Yes.
About holy ground. So we're looking at when Moses meets God at the burning bush.
Brilliant.
Exodus. So do join us.
So we look forward to that.
On Holy Ground, that's right.
Thanks, Andy. Nice to see you again. Andy was our neighbour on our campsite in the Isle of Islay.
Oh, brilliant.
And he's with us today. Great to have you with us, Andy.
Oh, just quickly, Etherstone got 16 out of 20.
That's
the winning score.
Right.
Right then. Chocolate
Steve Pitt says, where's your trumpet? I've given it a rest, Steve. I'm out of practice, to be honest. But it may pay a guest appearance, but we're working on it. The new format.
Trumpet there.
Very good.
All right, then.
And then just check on here. Any more comments on here?
I can't see. I'm on the restream, so I can't see anything else.
Oh, I don't think we've got anything else on there.
It doesn't always come through, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, we have. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's the service from Sunday. That's why nothing's coming through on there.
What's that mean?
That's the one.
Found it. Good
I
man.
found it, yeah. Great stuff.
Brilliant.
Okay, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Christine got 13.
Oh,
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much to
Yes.
our viewer for joining us today. It was very nice to have you with us.
I laugh every time.
Again,
It's not even
it's good,
funny.
it's a good one. And we will be here at the same time next week, 10 o'clock, Holy Grounds Quiz and Coffee Morning, with a little thought for the day.
Yes. That's
So thank you to Adam for your efforts today.
Oh, bless you.
Very good job
Thank
with the quiz and with the thought for the day.
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir.
Have a wonderful rest of the week.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.